Cadastre is a universal concept, and it is defined as the work of officially mapping and systematically registering of areas, borders, and values of all kinds of land and property. Therefore, cadastre is an important public inventory documenting the records of ownership, bordering, and responsibility regarding the land with title deed on parcel, and answering the questions of whose, where, and how much. For this reason, industry experts say countries should embrace the use of cadastre system for national development.
Those changes include changes in technology, education, economics, and the many institutions we deal with, both public and private. But as professionals, we know that we cannot manage change. We can only manage how we respond to change. As professionals, what we do is to seek the relevance of our profession and to improve our efficiency to respond to change.
This is a World Cadastral Summit held in Istanbul, first time in the world, discussing all cadastral issues on the world, also Turkish experience on cadastral issues.
In Africa, land is an essential resource upon which the very existence of societies depend. Therefore, it becomes imperative to optimize this valuable asset for better economic development and social stability, especially considering the fact that unlike most other resources, land cannot grow in size. All these aspects make it necessary for governments across the globe to develop effective land administration systems.
I am president of the Arctic group of companies. Arctic also very interested in our African countries for helping this construction and cadastral issues all. Here the academician and all our men discussion cadastral issues, how Turkey had in Africa also. We are very interested in Africa, African continent.
Land is a source of revenue, and that to fight against poverty, we must conduct studies to safeguard lands. In fact, he was even saying that the Millennium Development Goal has been already obtained in China by 70% because they had a land reforms, and this reform bring sustainable means to the peasant people.
The tremendous importance of land is not only reflected in its economic value, but also its spiritual significance. Land is a key for overall growth and development of the African economy, with most countries relying heavily on agriculture for a significant share of the gross domestic product. In the case of Nigeria, experts say the process of land ownership and registration is cumbersome, time-consuming, and unaffordable to majority of Nigerians. For them, only a comprehensive cadastral system would remove all the problems associated with land ownership and acquisition in Nigeria, including disputes between individuals and communities.
If you look very well, there are problems in Nigeria. We are relying on oil. But if we do our homework very well, we can go and have Nigeria beyond oil. Most countries depend on properties to raise revenue.
So I believe in Africa, everything is still to be done as far as land is concerned. Even a part of big cities where you have regulations about land, and because people are learned and they take care of their lands. In rural areas, let's say 70 or 80% of the lands in Africa are still virgin. And virgin like that because there is no land title, there is no ownership.
Under the system, Nigerians will be empowered to have easy access to incontestable certificates of occupancy, reduce fraud and other risks in land transactions.